I'm still confused as to what Tesla's doing with respect to transferring their auto drive or whatever they're calling it now, program. Apparently, you could buy the system originally, but now they've switched over to a $99 a month thing or another.
Well, it used to cost $10,000.
Right.
And then they started offering the $99 a month thing, and then they got rid of the $10,000 program.
If you owned, let's say, a Model S, 2016 Model S, and you want to upgrade to a new, Juniper 2025 or 26 or whatever, Model Y, then you could apparently take the system that what you had paid or whatever it was. See, I'm confused. I still haven't quite figured that out.
If you look at their used cars, a lot of them say it already has it paid for.
Yeah. So I'm, again, like I said, I'm a little confused about that. But if you just wanna have something where you drive on the interstate all the time and you just, I go from here to Des Moines or here to Kansas City or here to, Grand Island or whatever, and I'm on the interstate all the time, and I just like to take a break. There now is a system that you can attach to your windshield, and that will then, and I'm not sure how it ends up steering the car, but it basically will steer the car for you. It's a system called Comma.ai. Now, I'm not trying to sell this. We're not getting any advertising. I was just surprised to come across it and see, oh,
Yeah, it's Comma.ai.
right.
It runs a program called Openpilot. It's their open source driver assistance software. It houses cameras and a powerful Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 based processor, connects to the car via a model specific wiring harness. It sounds kind of like if it's equipped like a dash cam. Once installed and calibrated, it takes over lane keeping and adaptive cruise duties from the factory system using its own vision stack and control logic.
Yeah, and it's a little box about that big that sticks to your inside your windshield. Amazing.
Yeah, it has smoother, more confident lane centering and distance control than many OEM systems, especially on highways and major arteries. Is designed to feel like a very competent co-pilot, not an autonomous chauffeur. So it doesn't, it's not going to be something where you just set something in your GPS.
Yeah, I think they consider that level 2 driving, but basically just lane keeping.
It is not a self-driving system, does not navigate city streets, interpret traffic lights and intersections the way Tesla's FSD beta attempts to do. And it does not follow a GPS route from origin to destination. It's strictly a level 2 driver assistance system. There's some other programs out there, like Ford BlueCruise, Chevy Super Cruise.
I'd do something similar, yeah. But this is an aftermarket thing you can, put on the car.
For around $1,000. Currently, it supports 300 models. Includes Nissan, Toyota, Lexus, Hyundai, Kia, Honda, Ford, GM, Mazda, Subaru, Volkswagen, Audi, BMW, Mercedes, and others. Doesn't mention BYD. No, these are all, gas car makers. Does not carry OEM blessing. It taps into the car's existing electronic architecture via the CAN bus and in effect replaces or augments the factory lane keeping and adaptive cruise behavior with its own. Anyways, Comma.ai is a US-based robotics and AI company founded by George Hotz, known originally for jailbreaking the first iPhone. Since 2016, the company has been iterating on both hardware and software, shipping successive generations of Openpilot-powered devices and cultivating an active developer and user community. There are no documented fatalities tied directly to Comma.ai or Openpilot, and no widely reported high-profile crashes in the way Tesla's Autopilot FSD. But, on the flip side, I've heard of FSD. I'd never heard of Comma.ai until today.
No, a complete surprise to me. That's why I thought, well, I'll post something there so people are, aware of it.
Against systems like GM Super Cruise or Ford's BlueCruise, Comma.ai trades polish and OEM integration for flexibility. Super Cruise and BlueCruise offer hands-off operation on pre-mapped highways backed by LiDAR maps and deep integration with the vehicle's controls and driver monitoring. Comma.ai cannot touch that hands-off promise. It remains hands-on, eyes on, but it can be installed on a wide variety of vehicles, including older EVs and non-luxury models that will never see factory hands-free systems. Well, still that's pretty cool if somebody wanted it on an older.
Yeah. So I'm saying, if I had to do a lot of road commuting back and forth on the interstate, that gets, you'd like to take a break every now and then and just have somebody steer for you. Well, I'd look into considering it. I don't have to do that anymore, so I'm not gonna put it on mine, but, it's out there. It's, available, so this is not an endorsement, okay? Just something I found curious and wanted to share.
The clip you just saw was part of our live podcast. If you enjoyed it, don't miss out. Join us every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday right here on EV World News. We stream not just on YouTube, but also on Facebook and X, so you can catch us wherever you prefer. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share to help us grow. If you'd like to support our work, please consider becoming a YouTube member. It really helps us bring you the latest EV news and insights. I'll see you in the next one.